personal testimony about ionized water and what it's done for me. As I said, I promote it because I find it to be the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life as far as what substances belong in our body and what this has done. You're putting normal tap water and filtering it out through a 1-micron carbon filter, which you'll find in all water ionizers. And then you're running it through the unit and oh gosh, there it is, instantly created, and that to me is absolutely miraculous, and that's where the title of my book came from, The Miraculous Properties of Ionized Water. It is incredible. I can't tell you how much more energy I have, how much better I feel, and I just overall my athletic performance has improved over the years. I'm just not the same person that I was in regards to my health than I was 10 years ago before I started drinking ionized water. I was a big water drinker, already a gallon a day, and with ionized water I'm easily able to drink 1.5 gallons, sometimes even 2 gallons a day of ionized water. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is drinking too much water in a short period of time. Some people say, well, you can drink too much water. In a short period of time, absolutely true. It really is around 1 liter of water per hour, and it's all you're really going to need. Ionized water also is so much more efficient at hydrating the body than conventional water, so you don't really need as much of it. Not that you can't use it. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I drink a big tall glass of alkaline ionized water, and then I follow that off by another big tall glass. So before I've ever eaten anything, I always drink at least 1 liter of water within about the first half an hour, 45 minutes after I wake up. But don't drink too much water too short period of time. It's been done in the past, and it has killed several people. So be careful about drinking too much of it. It's not over drinking too much or drinking too much in a short period of time. It's about pacing yourself and making sure within that day, within a 24-hour period, you get a good gallon, 1.5 gallons, up to 2 gallons of ionized water each and every day throughout the day. But again, my mental clarity is so much more sharper than it was when I started drinking ionized water. One of the things I do when I get up in the morning and I drink it that way, well, it's because it just wakes you up. Not only is there a tremendous amount of oxygen in it, but just hydration of the body alone can stimulate you and give you that mental alertness and hydrating the brain. I mean, most of the water, when you take a sip, the first place it goes and sees if it needs water is to, the cranial area, to the brain, to our cranial fluid. If you get a really, really bad hangover, because what happens is you've dehydrated yourself so badly and drained out that cranial fluid that the brain is actually resting against the skull itself and causing brain damage, and because you've lost all that cranial fluid, so you're so dehydrated. That's what alcohol does to you. I won't encourage you to drink alcohol, but if you are going to drink alcohol, for every glass of alcohol you have a glass or two of ionized water, and at least keep yourself hydrated while you're doing that. But that just gives you an example of what happens when you get dehydration. Chronic cellular dehydration, it leads to more disease than anything else. There is nothing worse for the body than chronic dehydration, and really dehydration of any time. If I go even an hour without drinking ionized water, I begin to become very, very parched. And that's because my body's so used to drinking ionized water, and therefore, it's crying out to me immediately, hey, where's the water, where's the water, I'm getting dehydrated here. So I'm very, very sensitive to my water needs after doing this for so many years, and I can't tell you how incredible it is when you just get up each and every morning, have that have that glass of ionized water, and then start after that gallon and a half throughout the day. It's improved my life tremendously, and I know that it'll improve yours too. Who can drink ionized water? Who should drink ionized water? Well, let's see. Everyone. Everyone in the world should drink ionized water, because ionized water is for everyone. There's not some people who don't need to be hydrated and shouldn't be hydrated, and some people who need hydration. That's not the way it works. We all need to be hydrated. It's true of animals and as well as mammals. There's just nothing more important for us. So can a baby start drinking ionized water? Absolutely. And a young infant? Absolutely. One of the things you don't see people giving babies very often is water, and they should. You don't need to give them a tremendous amount because you look at their size, they're very, very small, so they just need a small bottle. How about a pregnant woman? Would it be good for her? Absolutely. Is there a danger of her detoxifying too quickly during her pregnancy? Well, you take it slow. It's good to get these toxins out. It's good for the baby, and it's good for the fetus, and it's good for the mother as well. So yeah, drink the alkaline ionized water while you're pregnant. Absolutely. One of the most important things is to keep that embryonic fluid very, very well hydrated, because therefore your body well hydrated, because if you don't, a lot of pregnant women ended up with terrible headaches, and they don't know where they're coming from, or this nausea, the morning sickness. Well, these are symptoms of dehydration, constipation, morning sickness, or just nausea in general. And of course, these terrible headaches that some women have, pregnant women. Well, I've seen that firsthand myself. And just by rehydrating the body and drinking that water, you're going to feel a lot better. So, who is ionized water for? Well, it's for little infants. It's for children. It's for teenagers. It's for adults. It's for males. It's for females. It's for elderly people. It's for everybody. Ionized water is great for everyone in the world. It's the world's healthiest substance. What would you expect?